Hi, welcome to KartTV. I'm Nils Schneider, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite vibrant dishes, the asparagus risotto. All right, so first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our herb sauce. So what I have here is on the side, I've got some lightly steamed asparagus, and we're gonna go right into our bullet blender. And then we're gonna add our herb mixture. So I've got a little bit of basil, I have some parsley and arugula. Then we're gonna add in our lemon juice, a little bit of our chicken stock just to let it rotate. And then we're gonna add just a tiny bit of our extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Then we're just gonna blitz that up. All right, and then we're gonna blend our mixture until smooth. We don't wanna go too fine. We don't want it to get too hot and start to brown. So we just wanna make sure that everything's broken down inside. And then what we'll do is we'll just throw this in the fridge until we're ready to use. All right, so now that your herb mix is put to the side, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our saucepan, we're gonna go on to a medium heat, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a high temp oil. So you can use sunflower or canola. Today I've got avocado. We just wanna go, and we just wanna put a generous amount into the pan, just so it coats the bottom. And then we're gonna go in with our rice. Now this is our borio rice. This is traditional rice for risotto. I find it's really important when making risotto to toast your rice prior to cooking it out. It really adds a nutty depth and flavor to the dish. So we're gonna warm up our oil and we're gonna add in our rice and we're just gonna let that start to toast. And we're just gonna cook this until it's golden brown. All right, so once your rice gets to about this color, light golden brown, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deglaze with our white wine. And since we're cooking at home, we wanna lower the heat just so we're very careful and safe. We don't wanna cause a huge blow up, okay? So we're gonna add in our wine, low temp. And we're just gonna cook that till au sec. And au sec just means until it's dry to the touch. And we're just gonna cook that white wine down until it's reduced almost to 1/8. All right, so now that our white wine has been cooked out and we're coming back down to where the oil was, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with our onion, okay? And we're just gonna keep sauteing until that's just translucent. Now traditionally, risotto gets cooked really quick and fast, but since we're cooking at home and we don't want to set off our fire alarms, low and slow is the way to go here, okay? All right, so now that our onion is cooked through, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deglaze with our chicken stock. Now, if you're vegetarian, you can always use vegetable stock instead, it's totally fine. Okay, we're just gonna add little increments at a time, okay? And we're gonna keep repeating that process. And we're gonna keep repeating that process until the rice is almost cooked, okay? It should be just a little bit crunchy on the inside. All right, now that your rice is almost where it needs to be, we're gonna go in with our fresh asparagus. So I've just done some little sliced pieces here. All right, and once we're nearing the finishing stage here, the rice is starting to tighten up, it's almost al dente. We're gonna go in with our peas and our butter. And lastly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill the heat. We're gonna grab our herb mixture from before and we're gonna just add a little bit to the pan. Okay, and then we're gonna finish with our parm. Generous amount of parm always is welcome here.
Let's get started.
And then we'll just mix it all in. And now that we're at this stage, we can finish with our seasoning. Again, you don't want to salt too early because if you reduce it, it'll become really intense. So you always want to salt at the end. and then we can go right to the plate. Okay. You can finish with a little bit of olive oil. Thanks for tuning in to KartTV. I'm Nils Schneider, and this is one of my favorite vibrant spring dishes, the asparagus risotto.